Sabadi, hello boys and girls. I hope you are doing fantastic there at home. Here is what we will learn for today. First, we will learn some new words. Yes, some new vocabulary. Then we will do a listening activity, learn some useful language, do a reading activity, a speaking activity, some writing, and then of course we will do the activities in our workbook on page 106 and 107. Now, before we get started with that, I would like for you to open your student book. Yes, open your student book to page 110. Yes, to page 110. Let's get started with learning our new words. Great. Now we will go and learn the new words. I want you to listen and repeat them.
Horse and cart. Horse and cart. Steam train. Steam train. Streetcar. Streetcar. Steamship. Steamship.
Great. Now that we learned our new words, I want you to practice them a few times. You can re-watch the video, listen carefully, and say the words again. Right now, we will move on to our listening activity. That's right, our listening activity. You will hear someone talk about transportation and how it changed. I want you to listen for the new words we learned and number them 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, let's have a look.
Look at the pictures. Listen. There is one example. 1.
Transportation has changed a lot over many years. People didn't always fly on planes. They used to travel by steam train.
Can you see number 1? This is an example. Now listen and number. 2.
Before there were planes, people also used to travel by steamship. They were very slow, but lots of people could travel on them.
3.
Before there were cars, people used to travel by horse and cart. Many people had their own horse and cart to travel on.
4.
Before there were buses, people used to travel by streetcar. It was the best way to travel around a city.
Great. Did you catch all of them? I hope you did. Let's see the answers. Right. The answers. Number 2 is steamship. That's right. Steamship. Number 3 is the horse and cart. And last one, number 4 is the streetcar. That's right. Let's have a look and see if we are correct. Yeah, we are perfectly correct. Okay, let's move on to our next activity. Now let's take a look at the next activity. Our next activity will be useful language. That's right, I want you to listen, then practice. Let's go.
What did people do before there were cars?
People used to travel by horse and cart.
What did people do before there were cars?
People used to travel by horse and cart.
Did you catch that? People used to travel by horse and cart. Now I want you to practice that useful language 3 times, okay? 3 times, both sentences. And we will move on right now to our reading activity. Yes, our reading activity. Now, our reading activity will work like this. I will read it for you 1 time, Then I want you to answer the questions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's start reading. Before there were airplanes, people used to travel by steam train in the USA. It used to take a long time to go to different cities. The Wright brothers built the first airplane in 1903. It changed how people travel. Now, airplanes are much bigger and faster. Today, you can go anywhere in the world. Right. Now the USA is of course America. Yes, we already learned this. Now I want you to answer question 1, 2, 3, and 4 by writing yes or no. Then we can look at the answers. Did you get all the answers? I hope you did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes, so the first people traveled by steam train in the USA. That is true. Yes, they traveled by steam train in the USA. Next one, number 2. The Wright sisters built the first airplane. No, not the Wright sisters, but the Wright brothers. Yes, the Wright brothers. So number 2 is no. Number 3. The first airplane was built in 1903, and that is yes. The Wright brothers built the first airplane in 1903. Now the last one, number 4. Now airplanes are bigger and slower. No, airplanes are much bigger and faster. That's right, faster. Great, now that we've finished with our reading, we will go straight into the speaking. Yes, I want you to listen carefully to the teacher and repeat, okay? Listen and repeat. Let's go. If we take a look at the first picture, it's a bicycle, right? So what did people do before there were cars? People used to travel by bicycle. Now I want you to listen and repeat. People used to travel by bicycle. People used to travel by steam train. People used to travel by streetcar. People used to travel by steamship. And people used to travel by horse and cart. So I want you to practice that at least 3 times, and we can continue on with our writing. Yes, our writing. Let's have a look and see what we will do. What we will do is look at the speaking activity and then answer these questions. Yes, answer them by writing the missing words, okay? By writing the missing words. Fantastic! Thank you very much for joining me for class today, but there's one more thing we need to do. We need to do your workbook activities on page 106 and 107. Once you are finished, you can just send it to your teacher and he will send it to me. Thank you very much, boys and girls. I hope you have a great time at home. Stay safe, stay at home. Goodbye.